Hello and assalamu alaikum everybody. I hope everyone is doing great. My name is Nadia. Thank you so much. Thank you. Bye. My name is Nadia and today I'll be talking about my mind. You see, whenever you see my hair open, it's like my mind is more in a diffused state. When they're tied up, it's more focused, more in line with my subject. So I'm gonna be all over the place and be ready for the bumpy ride. And I'm also sorry for the echo because my room is almost empty except for a chest there, a petite AC, and a drawer, a little cupboard, a little tiny cupboard. That's it. The rest of the thing is empty except for me and Norman. Norman is the one with the tail. So first of all, I wanted to answer Junaid's question. He was asking me that, what do I do with the space under the bed? How do I utilize it? I prefer not to put anything under the surface, over the surface. It kind of doesn't define me. So I prefer to put things hidden in the drawers, behind the doors. And yeah. But he asked me that, what about if they're having drawers under the bed? That's perfectly fine. Like, obviously then you're storing things up under the bed, out of sight. So and you can do this when you have less space. Like if you don't have space to have a separate cupboard, then you can definitely do that. Or if you have a bigger family, or you think that it's necessary that you need to have a storage under the bed, it's perfectly fine. You can definitely go ahead and use that space, and that's all good. The other question I got from Momina Khan. Momina Khan asked me that she has a 5-year-old child and a 2.5-year-old girl, and she has been homeschooling both of them since the start, and she now wants to put her son to class 1, and she is a bit confused. So I would say that, Momina, I'm not against schools. Schools are a good place. Though they look like prisons, but they're a good place where your kids, other kids, they can mingle, they can share things, they can have fun, they can make friends. But the problem is, or the thing is, that you don't have to let your school interfere with your child's learning. When you put your child to school, do not expect anything from them. Just teach them the way you want them to be taught. Manners, values, alphabets, or whatever you want to teach them. It's your responsibility. Schools, and do let the schools know their limits, that they should not. How can they not? Because that system was developed as a propaganda. This is getting stronger and stronger, to take away your children and to mold them the way they want to, and restrict their thinking. If the school is only restricting that the answer of a certain question is from here till here, there's a problem then. If they want your child to rote the information, this kind of learning is obsolete, or must be obsolete or not. उसे को बहुत गर्मी है ऊपर अभी. Yes. Okay. Use your brain, okay? All right. Can you shut the door, baby?
Don't forget your
Okay. So there you go. So yeah, that's the thing. Don't do that. And yes. So just as Mark Twain said, I did not let my schooling interfere with my learning. So you gotta be on your toes. This is the high time. This is the time when we have to be on our toes all the time. Like, there's so much going on in our lives as adults as well, because, like, how would I put it? The other day, I would recommend you to watch the documentary, The Social Dilemma. It's worth watching. And I realized that social media is actually not a healthy thing in my life. So I do have a Facebook account, but I don't use it very much. So I deleted the Facebook app and the Messenger from my phone. I deleted Pinterest. Why it's a bit harder for me to delete Instagram, because there are a lot of people who are connecting with me through Instagram, from YouTube. So, but the problem here is that every time I'm opening Instagram, I'm bombarded with advertisement. And I just keep on swiping it up. And for instance, if I open an advertisement of shoes, then man, every time shoes have been thrown at me. The other day I googled airplane fares from Germany to Pakistan, and I didn't get any definite answer. It was ranging from 2,500 euros to 6,000 euros for 5 people. But I started having advertisements. The moment I open a website, now it gives me Qatar Airways. The man sitting on the top of the page. And they're like, book now, book now, book now. Trust me, I so feel like booking. I don't need it, but I feel like pressing that button. If I move a little bit down in the website, on my right, again the man is sitting, and the handsome man is sitting. I'm like, book now, book now. Gosh, what's going on? The world is crazy. I don't have money, but they want me to buy things. Now when you open it, they like, Kistombe. And you can buy like from 1,500 to 50,000 rupees merchandise, or maybe 5,000 rupees merchandise on installments. My friend, on installments. That's gonna be coming with an interest. Oops. So it's getting harder to escape the trap. It's getting harder. It's getting harder to. It's always been very difficult to. Let me just shape my. I also put some nail polish. Yeah, my sister sent it to me, and I was like, okay, just try it on. Ooh. I was creasing my hair to organize my thoughts. Yes, so Oh my God, Norman, I forgot everything. Okay. Yes, it's always been very difficult to go against the tide. But now it's getting harder and harder. We have to be on our toes. If you, for just a few minutes, for just a few moments, if your mind is on airplane mode, there's a possibility you are going to purchase a random thing. Everyone's like, sell things. I remember, and not really remember, I know there is a channel on YouTube, I used to watch that the lady used to discuss general social problems with the people who had been through those problems. They used to sit together and talk. That was so good. But now what they do is that they talk less, and now they have a fancy kitchen, and they cook in that kitchen, and it's so distracting. They talk less on that issue, but they sell more. Like they're selling sauces, ketchups, yeah, the merchandise, packaged food, chips. People cannot cut their chips now. Yes. Even if I go to the stores, I'm a very level-headed person when it comes to buying things. But when I go to the departmental store, oh my God, I have to blur everything to go to the basics that I wanted to buy. And even then, if you want to buy a shampoo, that's gonna be like 100 types of shampoos out there in an aisle, and you're like, should I buy this? I buy that. What about this? Everything that's written on it is a bullshit. All you see, all I'm careful is about the price. Then again, when you do that, when you go for shopping, you get so exhausted. And when you get exhausted, that's also a thing. Your mind goes on airplane mode, and you are again in for a stupid purchase. I'm telling you guys that it's going to be a bumpy ride, so if you don't get anything out of this video, that's perfectly fine. Do let me know, what do you think? And